On the 6th of June 1859, Queen Victoria granted permission for Queensland to be established as a separate colony from New South Wales. Our newly formed colony was given a constitution which set out the three key institutions that still run our state today: the Parliament, the Executive, and the Judiciary. The Queensland system of government is a constitutional monarchy modelled on the system used in the United Kingdom, known as the Westminster system. The Westminster system is used in all the states and territories of Australia, as well as in lots of other countries. Westminster democracies are not identical. In Queensland, we only have one House of Parliament, while all the other states have two. However, there are things that are common to all Westminster systems that we can see in Queensland. In Westminster systems, there are three parts of government, sometimes called arms. A Parliament, who makes laws, sometimes called the legislature. In Queensland, this is the 93 members of the Legislative Assembly and the Governor. The next branch is the Executive, who administer laws. This group is often referred to as the government, and in Queensland is the Governor, the Premier, and Cabinet Ministers, who are in charge of departments or portfolios. And finally, there is a Judiciary, who adjudicate over the law. One of the main differences between the Westminster system and other forms of government around the world is that ministers who are part of the Executive are also part of the Parliament. These ministers are responsible to Parliament. This is sometimes called responsible government. What does that mean? Well, our ministers, including the Premier, are responsible to the Parliament for their work. Because the Executive sit in the same room as the other members of Parliament, they are able to be questioned about their actions. This helps the Parliament hold the Executive to account. Most of the rules for how these institutions operate are in the constitutional legislation. You might have already known that Queensland has a constitution, but there are a few things about our state's constitution that you might not know. For example, in most cases, our state parliament can change the constitution by simply passing laws, unlike the Australian constitution, where there needs to be a referendum to make a change. Another thing that you might not know is that some of the central features of Queensland's system of government are not actually written in the Constitution, but are based on customs and conventions that come from Westminster. For instance, once the ministers in the government have made a decision in Cabinet, then they all need to support the decision and be responsible for it, even if they disagree in private. This convention is called collective responsibility. Would you like to know more about how Queensland Parliament works? Check out the other videos in our series.